show you one of the best things that you can do with all the leftover bones that you get throughout the hunting season. We're going to be making bone broth. It's a dense, super flavorful liquid that will replace any stocks that you would buy from the store, and you can add it to any dishes like soups or chilies, even to your rice. Let's get started. Place whatever bones you are using on the baking tray. Rough chop all the vegetables. The skin can go on as well. Olive oil on everything and a generous amount of salt and pepper. In we go at 450 degrees. The tray comes out and we transition everything, including the pan drippings, into the Instapot. Cover with water to the max line and make sure the pressure valve is set to seal. The lid comes off and we take all the bones out of the pot into a scrap pot. We're going to allow that to cool down and then we'll throw all that stuff away. I use gear ties to fasten my strainer to my catch pot. We pour all the broth through the cheesecloth, allowing any bits and pieces to be picked up and leaving us with a pure broth. We are 3 hours in to the process. So what we have done up until this point is we have roasted all of the bones for 60 minutes. We have then put them in an Instapot for 90 minutes. That takes an additional hour, so the third hour it decompresses naturally. Okay, we want everything to rest naturally. We've strained everything through cheesecloth into this big pot. There is nothing in this but liquid. Okay, what I like to call liquid gold. We're going to fill these up and we're going to let this sit with the lid on loosely for the entire night. Tomorrow morning, when everything is room temperature and cool, I'll put the lid on and we will put it in the freezer, label them and put it in the freezer, okay? You want to leave about 2 inches to 2.5 inches from the top so everything can expand when it freezes. And there we go, venison bone broth.